in terms of your fitness goals, it comes down to 20% your training, 80% your mindset, and your nutrition, what goes into your body. Now, there's a lot of myths out there about this diet's the best, that diet's the best, but essentially it comes down to three things, and that's it. How much food you eat, what food you eat, when you eat those foods. So let's start with number one, how much to eat. You need to know your basal metabolic rate, which is the bare minimum that your body needs to function on a daily basis. Now, once you know that, you need to factor in your activity level, how much you're working out, how many steps you're getting. And then you need to know what your goal is. If you want to put on muscle, you need to be in a caloric surplus. If you want to burn fat, you need to be in a caloric deficit. Now, here's the caveat. If you go too far in a deficit, you're going to trigger what's called starvation mode. Essentially, that means your body gets so used to being low calories that it needs less and less calories, because a gram of fat contains about 9 calories, where a gram of protein or a gram of carbs only has about 4 calories. So your body says, I can live longer on this fat than I can live on this protein or that carb. Now, number two, guys, what foods to eat. You need to know what percentage of proteins, fats, and carbs your body actually needs. I prefer a high protein, high fat diet. Some people are better on a high carb diet. Now, this is where you need to test it and know how foods make you feel. Once you're aware of how foods make you feel, you're then going to be able to pick the right foods. Now, if you really want to be scientific about this, go get a food allergy test done and also a food intolerance test done. That's going to really tell you what foods you specifically need to eat. And then number three, guys, is when to eat those foods. A lot of people want to try intermittent fasting and things like that, but if you don't know how much to eat, your goals are going to be way out of whack. So do that in those orders. Number one, how much to eat. Number two, what foods to eat. And then number three, when to eat those foods. If you need help with this, download my Game Ready Playbook, which is my nutrition manual of how to go about this challenge and how to go about this whole process of nutrition. I know it's super confusing, but if you guys focus on those three things, you're gonna get results. And if you need help in this, please reach out. I want to be a resource to you. Let me know how I can help you with this. So please share this with someone who needs to learn about their nutrition goals and how to hit them. And have an amazing, awesome, blessed day. You're a legend. Be great.